Yes, good morning children. Today we are going to discuss about chemical changes. Okay, what are chemical changes? Children, in previous class I told you when we burn magnesium in presence of oxygen, it gives magnesium oxide. So that is what chemical change. So what is the definition of chemical changes? Chemical changes occur when two or more. Chemical changes occur when two or more. Children, it is not necessary there are only two substances. More than two substances can be there. Okay, when two or more chemical substances react. When two or more chemical substances. Children, chemical substances now clear. All substances are chemical. When two or more chemical substances react to produce a new substance. React to produce a new substance or substances. Okay, substance may be one or maybe more than one. Okay, so what two or more chemical substance react to produce a new substance, like in case of magnesium, two were there and they had produced one. What was that? Magnesium oxide. It can produce more than one also. Okay, with a different set of properties. With a different set of properties. Children, in case of water, I told you hydrogen reacts with oxygen and gives water, and the property of water is entirely different from hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, with a different set of properties. So, is this clear? I am repeating. What is chemical reaction? Chemical reaction is a change, chemical change when two or more chemical substances react to produce a new substance with a different set of properties. So, this is your definition. Children, now we are going to discuss some examples. Very common example is rusting of iron. Rusting of iron is a chemical change. Rusting of iron is a chemical change. Children, you must have seen that in rainy season, especially the latches of your gates. Okay, latches of your gate become rusty, and it is really very difficult to latch the gate. And you must have seen iron locks and iron chain, they also rust. And you have seen a brown color, reddish brown layer deposit on these objects. These objects are made of iron, and this reddish brown layer which deposit on these iron objects, reddish brown layer which deposits on iron objects which are in open. Main thing is which are in open places, like they are in contact of air and moisture. They have this reddish brown layer, especially in rainy season we can see these things. Okay, by these reddish brown layer deposit on this, and then first what do we call this reddish brown layer? Rust. What do we call this reddish brown layer? Rust. Okay, the layer of rust falls off gradually. When we suppose anything is rusted, we can remove that layer. But you know, children, what happened in that? The rust is what? Iron oxide. This layer Moves out means it is taking away iron. Iron in the form of iron oxide. First I am going to tell you how rusting takes place. Okay, rusting of iron takes place. If we leave any object in open, it is exposed to air. First thing, any iron object. Any iron object we keep in open, it is exposed to what air? What air contains? Oxygen. And moisture is also there. Moisture content increases in which season? In rainy season. So this rusting is very fast in rainy season. Okay. You must have seen in your home, in the kitchen, that hot plate. If it is of iron, it gets rusted in this season. You observe it. This is rainy season, monsoon season. You can observe it in your kitchen and also in your garden. You check your gate, latch of gate. Okay. Now, what reaction takes place? Chemical reaction takes place. Iron is there. Oxygen is there. And what third thing I told you? Moisture, or we can say water. What is moisture? Water. Moisture is water. What is the symbol of iron? Ferrum, Fe. Oxygen, O2. Water, H2O. Okay, children? When these three things, two or more substances react, I told you in the beginning. So here more than two. When they are reacting, they are forming iron oxide. What are they forming? Fe2O3 dot XH2O. What is this X? This X is number of molecules. Okay, so taken part in the reaction. Suppose 5 molecules have taken part. In place of X, what we will write? 5. Okay, so we do not know how many number of molecules of water are there, so we write it X. And what do we call this? Iron oxide. What is the chemical name of rust? Iron oxide. Okay, this is rust. Is this clear, children? Iron oxide is rust. Now, rusting is a chemical change. Because the change is permanent. This is a permanent change. We cannot change it back. We cannot change the rust into iron. That is why we say this is permanent reaction. This is a chemical reaction, permanent reaction. There is a loss of iron takes place. Children, you can see this. Any pipe is lying there in your roof. After many years, you will find the holes are there. Why these holes are formed? Why? Because due to the rusting. Okay, this rusting eats away iron. This rusting, what it does? Eats away. Okay, by this reaction, the iron convert into iron oxide, and this is what? Reddish brown powder, and this reddish brown powder washes away, means loss of iron. Is this clear to all of you? Now one activity we are going to discuss, how we can prevent the rusting. We know two things are important for rusting. One is moisture, other is water. If we remove any one of the substance, then we can stop the rusting. This activity, just you see, by this activity we are going to prove that these two things are important for rusting. Okay, what is the aim of our activity? To show that rusting of iron requires both oxygen and water. Here what we will do, we will take 3 test tubes. 3 test tube. Test tube A, test tube B, and test tube C. Okay children, 3 test tube we have taken of same size, everything is same. Now we are going to take 3 nails also. What? Iron nails. Because we want to show rusting, so we need iron nails. In first test tube we are going to use calcium chloride crystals. These are calcium chloride. Children, now I am going to write down the formula so that you learn this. CaCl2 is what? Calcium chloride. This is anhydrous calcium chloride. What is the meaning of anhydrous? Where the water, it is moisture free. Why we are placing it here? Whatever the moisture is there, because this is empty. This test tube is nothing is there, only what is there? Air. In the air some moisture is there. These crystals, they will soak this moisture. Okay, now we are going to place one nail here and we will cap it with the rubber stopper. We are going to close it with the rubber stopper. Okay. Now in second one we will take boiled water. Boiled and distilled water. Why we are taking boiled or distilled water? Here boiled water. When we boil the water, the air trapped in water moves out. You know, air is a gas. When we heat water, the gas takes the heat and move out. Okay. Now here we are going to also add some vegetable oil. Vegetable oil also inhibit it. It doesn't allow air to enter in this water. So what we have stopped here? What we have stopped here? Oxygen. Oxygen cannot enter because of this layer of oil, and also we are using boiled water. Oxygen is not there. Now we are going to cap this again with the rubber stopper. Next, third one, we are going to, and we are going to place the nail here also. In third one, water, ordinary tap water, we will place the nail. Okay. Now children, these 3 conditions are there. In which condition we are also going to close it? In which condition nail is going to rust? According to you, what? In first one, will it rust? No. Nail will not rust. Why it will not rust? Because in this, what is missing? Air is there, but water content is missing. Air is there, nail is there. What 2 things are there? Oxygen is there and nail is there, but what is missing? Moisture. Why? Moisture is taken or soaked by calcium chloride. So it will not rust. Okay. Second, in this case, what 2 things are there? Water is there plus nail is there. But what is missing? Oxygen is missing. Oxygen is missing. Why? We have used vegetable oil to stop this air to enter, and also we are using boiled water. Now, so the nail will not rust. In this case also not rust. In this case, just you see, we have done nothing. Air is filled here and water is there. So this nail will rust. We are going to keep this activity for 4-5 days. Then we will observe, children. You can do in your home. This is very simple activity. At least if you don't have calcium chloride, you don't do this. You can do this and check So it is clear, if we want to protect any object from rusting, so what we do, either we oil it, okay, paint it, oiling we can do, painting we can do. So we protect it from the air. Okay, calcium chloride one we cannot do, and in some places we can do, but otherwise it is not feasible. This is feasible. We can put the paint on iron object to stop the contact of air, or we put oil. You have seen when the latches of gate, they become, due to rust, they become hard to close. So what we do, we use oil. Okay, they become smooth also, and the rusting also stop just because of oil. Okay, thank you children.